Hi Gemini, it's Lulu, and thank you for your patience. Okay, we in March now, so let's go ahead and leave the past in the past, because we already broke down everything that was going on. All right, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. If you do subscribe now, please click the notification bell when you subscribe and click all so that you can receive all notifications. Thank you. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right on in today. Okay, y'all, the first reading out today, so let's see how this rocks. I was guided to pull the surrender cards first, so whatever it is that you need to work on for those who this resonates with, because this is not going to resonate with everybody. It's not. Thank y'all. It's not going to resonate with everybody, baby. Next, angels, what information do you have? Ooh. Y'all must be getting a lot of stuff done at this time. Getting a lot done, Gemini. All right. Angels, what information do you have for Gemini? You pull 5 cards because I like a good 5. That means that you want to change and you're ready for the change if you are here. If you made it to this video, so the first card that you have is surrender denial, surrender frustration, surrender to setting limits. Know how to tell people no. Set boundaries and mean what you're saying, say what you mean. Surrender to the wisdom of your body, and surrender to rest and sleep. This is very much so going with that feeling that I was getting, that y'all are very much so getting a lot done. You may be, spinning a lot of plates at this time. So the surrender to denial is telling you to accept people for exactly who they are. It's telling you, let me look at it. She has on a blindfold. So many of you may even be in a space where, in order for you to make clear decisions, in order for you to see things for what they are and not what you want them to be or trying to make them out to be, see things for exactly what they are here. I feel like some of you may have even come out of some type of dark period or a dark time or maybe even a dark situation, and you're moving further into the what is, right? What is in this moment, what is at this time. It is what it is. The surrender to frustration, I feel that many of you may need to get grounded or work on grounding yourself every day here, because it feels as though you may be wanting something to happen with a situation that you are in denial about, and it's causing you frustration here, but it's unwarranted frustration because you are creating a block here. You want to center yourself on a regular basis. You also may want to take time out to regroup so that you can approach the situation more calmly. Surrendering to setting limits has to do with, setting healthy boundaries here. Set healthy boundaries with your guides and set healthy boundaries with people around you. Set healthy boundaries in your relationships, but it's time for you to start, no is a complete sentence. No, period. It feels like there may be someone or some situation in your life where you were pulled into a space of, you may have been more enthusiastic than what's called for. You may have given more than what was called for. You may even need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to your strategies and how you go about getting things done, and what is reciprocation to you, what is reciprocity to you here. Okay, I also feel that many of you may have been in a space where there were a lot of people who were coming to you with their complaints, coming to you for counseling, coming to you with their problems, because I see a lot of tears around this woman, not necessarily coming from her. So it's time for you to set healthy limits here so that you can protect yourself and you won't feel so drained, because that's where that rest and sleep comes in as well. Now, when it comes to things that are going on here, The surrender to the wisdom of your body is getting in tune with your star player. This is you getting in alignment with your assignment, but also feeling when something is draining you, feeling when something is not right, right? Like they always say, follow your gut, listen to your gut. I have that feeling or that inner, that nudge. They just want you to be very cautious, because after that you have surrender to sleep and rest. With this surrender to sleep and rest, you may even get some type of burnout, and it has a lot to do with someone that may be some situation surrounding you that is burning you out, taking a toll on you physically. If it hits you physically, that means that you haven't been paying attention to the signs and symbols that may have come in dreams, that may have come with some type of nudge where you're told to sit, be still, just stop, recharge, take your spiritual break, do your emotional to-do list. Those things that are healthy for us in the spiritual, in the intuitive community. So let's clarify these. What is this surrender to denial for Gemini? These cards are upside down. All right. The Knight of Cups. So whatever you may be emotionally or feeling here. Okay, so this may be you feeling, having an intuitive know about the intuitive knowing that you may be giving too much, but you are so compassionate. You are moving in a space where you are a nurturer. You are more in your feminine wisdom. And you may want to balance out your masculine and feminine here, because I feel that with this Knight of Cups, you may be trying to make something work with someone. You may be trying to have your way in some type of way and feeling like you are doing but there may be expectations. So that's why you need to surrender the denial about this situation. You may even feel very much like this is a fertile period and you don't want to, a fertile period or a fertile time, and you don't want to lose this, some opportunity that maybe you feel is available to you. But it's time for you to let that go, in a sense of doing what you can and not attaching yourself to the results of certain things, but also seeing the truth in the situation. Of course, the truth is subjective. So you may want to sit down and have certain conversations. You may want to sit down and have a conversation with yourself about what your next move is here. But it's good for you to take time out to really rejuvenate here. What is this surrendering to frustration for Gemini? Two of Cups. All right. So this may have to do with your love life, or you just bringing in that balance again with that frustration that you have. You may feel as though you're not protected in a certain sense and need to pull in and balance out the masculine and feminine within yourself. You may even be dealing with a soulmate or some situation in your life where there's two of you working together to try and make something happen. There's a strong connection between the two of you, but there is something that is frustrating you about this connection here. Yeah, it's time to make a choice here. It's time to this is the end all be all. You need to make a choice, or a choice will be made for you. In a way that when you hold too tightly onto something and it's unhealthy for you, it will be pulled from your grip. And then that's when you go into a tower moment, right? But this is not a tower moment coming up. What is this surrendering to setting limits for Gemini? You may need to be setting limits, saying no to certain projects at your job. You may need to say no to a fire sign here, or someone who is very passionate about what they do and how they do it. Someone very charismatic, someone who knows how to get their way with you, or know what to say and what to do to get their way. But it's time for you to set your limits here. This may even be your father, so let's clarify. Yeah, this may be something that is new to you, or this may be someone that you've been this is the Page of Swords that came out to clarify. This may be someone who, this is someone new in your environment who you've just began to discuss or talk to, or maybe courting, maybe courting, or maybe this person is teaching you something. Of course, people come out like to teach us something all the time. But with this Page of Swords, I feel like there's some type of communication back and forth. You may even, this person may be kind of immature with their communication here. So you want to be mindful of that. They may be immature with their conversation. They may even like to spread rumors or gossip. They may even be someone who has the tendency to not have much of a filter when they are speaking or speaking about certain things. They may not be as well versed in certain things as you are, so you want to go ahead and set boundaries with them. What is this? Surrender to wisdom of your body. 2 cards. Knight of Rods and the Queen of Swords. All right, so with that Queen of Sword energy, but she's very straightforward, very intuitive, very matter of fact. And when it comes to the wisdom of surrendering to the wisdom of your body, they are saying that you know who is draining you. You know that you need to release certain things and go back into and review the connection between you and someone who is draining you here, instead of moving hurriedly or being very ambitious about certain things. They want you to focus on what it is that requires your attention, not what wants your attention, what actually needs your attention. I feel that many of you healers may be in a space where something just doesn't feel right when you are in the presence of this person. Many of you may be in a space where there's you're moving through this challenge of being able to say no. You're moving through this challenge of really going back into your feminine wisdom to figure out what is really going on and how to move forward here. How to move forward with this Knight of Wands. And be very determined about the decisions that you make when it comes to setting boundaries. I also feel with this Queen of Swords that they're saying that you are the judge and the jury in this situation. So whoever this is or this situation can't do certain things unless you allow it, right? This isn't something that where you have a coworker that you have to work with this person. Clarify this. Damn, look at this. Because if you don't move into a space like this, may cause issues. You may be constipated. You may move into a space where you begin to have some type of chest pains. You may even go into this space where you're having stomach issues. That means that it got too far if it's in your body to that extent, because you got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of coin and the King of coin. So it's time for you to, this is clarifying the surrender to rest and sleep. So many of you may pick up from this love situation or from this emotional, giving so much of your time, effort, and energy on an emotional level. You may pull back and decide to just really focus on your finances, focus on someone or something that is more beneficial than artificial. That I feel like this other energy it's more artificial because it's draining you, but it's teaching you. It's teaching you about self-care. It's teaching you about self-love. It's teaching you about self-discipline, self-awareness, you see. So it's very important that you pay attention to these things, because with this 10 of Wands, I feel as though you allow yourself to be burnt out to the max without going within or taking those breaks when you need to at certain times, or taking those breaks or taking those some time off to yourself to recharge, doing the things that will, even with your diet. With this 10 of Wands, I really feel like this may have a lot to do with your diet. You may have been eating some things that have been very much so unhealthy for your ascension process, because you may be going also through an ascension process that requires that you clear out your light body so that you can connect and create a clear pipeline to receive downloads, create a clear pipeline to receive the information that is necessary in this part of your path, this part of your journey here, you see. With this King of Coin, someone may be married or someone may be taking a break here and focusing more on their marriage or focusing more on their relationship with another person if it's two people, if you have more than two people, right? But I really feel like this is separate from the relationship. This King of Coin is also coming through with that masculine energy for you to, whether you're a man or a woman, okay, to release burdens, ask for help, delegate, do the work that is necessary at your home to get things done. Take care of yourself. This has to do with the heart. This also has to do possibly with some craniosacral work that you may look into having done here. Your jawline here. The pelvic area. The right ventricle here. I feel like you're going to move into a space where you're going to take time out to really smell the flowers. It is not like you wanted to go into this space, but it's like you needed to go into this space to get some things clear. So that's the first part of the reading. That's what the work that needs to be done overall. Surrender, denial, frustration, set limits, rest and rejuvenation, and surrender to the wisdom of your body. Now then, let's get it rocking. Taking our time here today. Okay. Oh, real quick. The 90-day journey to mindfulness is available on my website. You can check the description box for that. This book was created to assist you with really being raw, honest, and truthful with yourself. This encompasses self-awareness, self-discipline, and also just getting in tune with your star player and in alignment with your assignment, recognizing your patterns of behavior so that you can get things done, clear things out as you go. And you can also pass this down to those who come after you. This is for 12 years and up. Thank y'all. Now, Gemini. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful Geminis? Gemini. Ooh. All right, the first card out is walking through the door of happiness and healing. As I stated, you may have come out of a period of some type of restraints. You may have felt burdened. There may have even been a space. Some of you may even be coming out of depression or what could have been considered depression here. So there's a lot of changes that are happening in your life. There's a lot for you to be grateful for. But here's the thing. This is how it's crossing. The door to happiness and healing and blossoming abundance are crossing each other. So we're going to take this slow. Now, the door to happiness and healing is really leading you into a space where you have a lot of clarity, clarity of belief, clarity of your journey, clarity of where you are, who you are, and how you are in the world at this time, right? Because a lot of times, it comes to a point where we identify with roles and we identify with how we move in this world, right? And so this is you getting in tune with being a sovereign ruler of yourself here and really being grateful, thankful, and happy at the changes that you know are on the way, but also the change that you've seen or see in yourself here. There is someone wanting to make some type of offer to you that is going to bring you a cornucopia of blessings. It may even be that this could be a spirit guide or someone who comes in to give you clarity here. It's like some type of synchronicity with this person. They are going to come in at a time when you really needed to come in. Many of you may work with the Fae realm, but overall, with this cornucopia of blessings that this person is leading you toward, I'm seriously thinking this is a spirit guide, but it could be a Sagittarius, another Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, or what have you. But there's a decision that will need to be made. So let's slow down. So we have the thinking man and cornucopia of blessings. A lot of beautiful energy is in these cards, and some of you may move into imposter syndrome with all of the beautiful things that are coming in. You may not even feel as though you are deserving. So that's something that you may need to clear out from some past life trauma, because you may be breaking generational cycles and no one else in your family could accomplish this thing that you are accomplishing. Master number 11. here. Angels, what information do you have here for Gemini? Spirituality, the crown, spirituality. Yes. It feels as though you have been heard. Your prayers have been heard. Your connection is very much so strong. Some of you may even be connected a lot to whatever Pluto, here lately, you may be connected to whatever Pluto is in your chart, I feel. There may even be, you may even be in a space where you are beginning to feel whole again, but it's like a more of a spiritual wholeness, wholesome connection here with your beliefs or what have you. I do feel that you have really broken some fresh ground or some new ground in your life. There may even be even more strength. This is strength of the arms. So if there's strength in the arms and being where you may have been disconnected or disconnected. Okay. Whoever that was for, disconnected. Maybe you had some issues with your arms, your rotary cup or rotary cup. Yeah. Or something like that. And now you're feeling better about that. But with the arms, I feel that has a lot to do with you realizing that you get more done in prayer. I also feel, again, it's the pelvic area, but now I'm getting this energy of ribs. There's something with the upper body. So let me clarify this. There's something with the upper body, not necessarily just the crown, but I feel as though there's sacral, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. All of these chakras are spinning in the right direction. I feel as though your soul is feeling relieved. You are feeling, you're feeling relieved of some type of burden. You may have recently washed away a lot of those things that no longer served you. And a lot of times we do a lot of the work in the physical or in this reality, but when we sleep or when we just sit in meditation, we say yes to the answer of the call of our soul, we get a lot more done. So let's clarify. Wait a minute, these stuck together, y'all. Hold on. That's why I'll never be able to stay on my cards. Y'all be taking care of y'all cards. I don't know, my cards be living with me. Now, angels, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Now, what is this? Crown spirituality. That's where that 10 of coins comes in. That's where that cornucopia of blessings comes in. There's some type of reward coming in. There's finally some type of reprieve, or you are getting some type of restitution. I feel you move into this space where you need to make a decision. You come to a crossroads. You may have to make a decision on staying with a business partner or staying with someone and or staying with a certain situation or moving forward. How do you move forward? Here, you're recognizing your limits. You may have exceeded your time with someone and it's been time for you to go, but you are just now seeing it. There may even be where you are a trailblazer or very innovative, right? You want to see where Aquarius falls in your chart because this is a very beautiful time for that energy. But I feel with this decision that needs to be made, you are very clear that you are ready for some type of change. You recognize the things that have happened in the past and that you can no longer do things the way that you used to. So you recognize which way to go and how. So you are looking into earth sign again. So you're looking into what makes the most sense. What is what is the most beneficial route to go? You may even be someone who is a caretaker or a caregiver. You may, of course, if you are a mother, but you are ready for a new beginning. This may even have to do with you having to choose a new job or choose a new career path, but it's time for you to decide very soon. And it's going to lead you into blossoming abundance, which is a lot of the work that you've done in the past, you are being rewarded for now. in the next few months, you're going to begin to see it, whether it meets or beats your expectations. It depends on how much work you put in and what it is that you have asked, because the universe is full of abundance. Whatever it is that you want, it is there. You just have to do the work and show up for yourself. Clarify this Queen of Coin. Yeah. I'm telling you, with this Four of Cups, you no longer want things to be the way that they were. You no longer want to give in the way that you've given in the past. You no longer want to do things the way that you used to. You may even have gotten out of a situation that was very toxic. You may have been numb for a very long time, whether it's your job or a situation with someone else. You are no longer wanting what it is that you have gone through. I feel as though something was really, someone or something was very poisonous to you. It may have even been that you were addicted to either getting money, and then you were doing things at work that you knew that you didn't want to get money in that way, right? And once you get this cornucopia of blessings, now the doors are opening for you to create a new path, or step into a new journey or a new life cycle. But something needs to take place. You're going to come to a space where two roads open up at once. You either go down one of the roads that is open, or you create another road. I like creating another road. Don't let nobody tell you that things need to go a certain way. If it's feasible, you see how it can be done, I say go for it. It ain't hurting nobody. It's helping folks, serving people. Go for it. Now then, with this Four of Cups, I feel that you no longer want to be... some of you may even have empty nest syndrome. So now you are at a space where do I go from here? Where do I go now? What do I do? Well, take you a course or something, or go start knitting or something. Find something. Yeah. But I do see here where there's an offer that may be made to you that you don't want those. So you are moving on. But there is an increase in wealth, an increase in value. Chariot. It's time for you to move forward. Once you make a decision, things are going to begin to, your synchronicities are going to go up a notch, if that makes sense. Like, you will begin to see where your thoughts are creating conversations, and your thoughts are creating changes in your reality faster than what you would expect, because this is a very favorable time for you. And I'm not an astrologist, so you can look up see what's going on in astrology, because you do have the planets being connected strongly with the planets at this time. So whatever planet, I really feel like it's Pluto that may be a strong, you're connecting to here, or beings from that, it's like that star system, that system, but there's something surrounding Pluto that you are strongly connected to, those beings, those celestial beings, okay? But at the end of the day, just, Pluto energy realm. Thank you. So with this Chariot energy, something is coming in that is going to afford you to take a trip that you wanted to take. Something is going to come in you'll be able to do something that you've been waiting for, hoping for, and this is the time. Like, it's some type of major breakthrough, because the coin is falling. I said the coin is falling. It's right here. Blossoming abundance is yours here. You've done the work, and now it's time for you to have that ease of that emotional satisfaction, that balance, that harmony, that just do. Like, you know what you are doing. You pulled yourself together. That Chariot card can also be that you are pulling together, pulling your twins together. Pull your twins together, Gemini, so that they can get some things done, and making some things happen. You may even be afforded a new car, and you don't know how, but now you have this, maybe you are approved for a loan or something like that. Here we are. Let's not think too much about it, because when we start thinking, we ain't got time. After that, you have the Sun card. And this Sun card is also giving me that some type of truth will be illuminated when you do your spiritual bath. If you do get out by some water, there may even be a child that is an unexpected birth, or an unexpected delivery. Well, the same thing. Well, it may be an unexpected delivery of what it is that you were holding in your womb and waiting for the right time for it to produce the results that you want. So that's the birth of a project, the birth of a business, the birth of a choice, the results of a choice that you make when you get to that point. But also with this Chariot card, this is major changes. This is a success. I feel like there are at least 4 things that happen in a row. It's like you just boom, oh, boom, oh, boom, oh, boom, oh, shit, right? So they want you not to rest upon your laurels when all these beautiful things start happening. It's important for you to be very, very much so grateful. Be in that attitude of gratitude here, because you will be very optimistic about your future, very optimistic about how things, how the future looks, and being able to, like, in this energy that you get all of it, because it's a lot of yellow, in this space where you get all this optimism, all of these things, just these beautiful things happening, whatever they are, small, however, because I don't put a, you know, it's hard to weigh, or not weigh, it's hard to measure what success is to each person. It's all, you know, subjective, right? Now, it whatever you feel like it is. Yeah. Because you're coming out of a space of feeling overexerting yourself. Coming out of a space of feeling as though there may be mental exhaustion. You may even come to this space where you are drained again. So this is clarifying the first part of the reading. You may come into this space where you are drained, this space where you are really ready to give up, and boom, things begin to happen out of nowhere. There may even be some insomnia. There may even be, I feel like there's this space that you come into where you realize that you overthought something, or you put too much thought into something, and right when you are ready to surrender it, which you you should have done back some time ago, about 4 or 5 months ago, you should have surrendered to it so that this could happen a little faster for you. But since, you know, wherever you are on your path, it happened in this way. Once you are ready to surrender, trying to make things right, or trying to give to a certain situation, the truth is illuminated. Things are coming to the forefront. You may have had writer's block or some type of creative block, and then boom, like magic, you start creating like a motherfucker. It's a Gemini that painted this. Just start creating like a motherfucker. So now you are ready to move forward. You may be going into hermit mode here. Going into hermit mode because you are feeling like it's time for you to connect even more so. So you may be meditating more. You may even be in a space where you are purging. You may move into a deep purge here. And with this purge, I feel as though a light is going to go off. Something is being brought to the forefront in this new beginning that you have. And it has to do with moving beyond your limits, but taking soft, tolerable control. Moving beyond your limits, and now you are ready for this next. You're ready for this next part of your journey, this next leg of your journey. If it has to do with you taking a trip, or taking this fool's journey, you are releasing yourself from everything that used to be or everything that was, and you're packing up and you're ready to go. I really feel that with this new beginning that is coming in, some of you may even have to say goodbye to some old friends, say goodbye to someone who you gave all your attention to, that you tried to get them to act or do things a certain way. Now you are seeing where, look, there's only so much I can do. I have to walk away from it. I'm ready for some type of change because I need to be free from this situation. You pack your bags and you leave. I also feel that there is someone here who may have been going through so many things. Like, it may have been domestic violence. It may have been something where they were feeling they were held captive or felt captive in a certain situation, and when the time came, they packed up their stuff and they left. They got away. It may have been some leaving out late at night at the back door. Uber out there, let's go. Now, don't jump out the Uber, and don't put no fake card in there. You pay them, because you don't want to fuck up your karma. Now then, but I feel like this is beautiful here. Some of you may even take some type of vacation or some type of retreat here. Yeah. There's someone moving away from things. It may be family, it may be friends, but you're moving away from things that no longer serve you, and you are ready for what is to come. Using that Gemini energy to get what you want and not what you don't want here. Using what you have and taking time out from a third party situation possibly, but overall I see where you are wanting to bring in more of what you want and releasing yourself from what you don't want here, right? I feel with this Magician card here, with that all of this solar plexus energy that is going on, it's going to be important if you want to see to keep you balanced, right? Make sure that you are focusing on your breath throughout the day. Make sure that you are doing things that are in alignment with your assignment, but also with this heightened optimism, with this heightened enthusiasm, with this, your solar plexus popping. So you want to be mindful. He even got yellow in his card, don't he? You want to be mindful. Wear this cloak. With you wearing this cloak of sacral protection, today that's what it is, sacral protection. Covering your desires, covering your plans, and making things happen at the alchemist that you are, the metaphysicist that you are, using what you have to get what you want, and knowing that you have the universe conspires in your favor to deliver all the good that you deserve and desire. Knowing that everything that you want or anything that you could possibly imagine is attainable, and then you may have to manifest new workers or new co-workers or new people in your energy, or the connecting with or reconciling with people who can help some things come through, help you manifest your desires. And you may come to a space where you are waiting for or waiting to hear from someone here. It may be a Leo, because there's a lot of Leo energy in here too. But what I'm getting is, it's going to be important for you not to sit too long. You need to know when to sit and when to move, right? Because what I'm getting here is that you are putting your foot down when it comes to certain things. Some of you may even have I don't know if you're doing the arts with a hula hoop, whatever that means for you. I know what it means for me. Now, you may be doing the arts with a hula hoop here. They also want you to, that's what I was going to say. Wearing yellow, go ahead and start wearing yellow. Anything that from the belly button up, right? So you can wear yellow shirts, a yellow pendant. You use the stones that resonate with you and what is going on with you, regardless, right? But, eat something yellow. Eating yellow is going to be good for you. Seeing something yellow is going to be good for you. Wearing, of course, as well as maybe even feeling something yellow. Maybe you'll sleep in some yellow sheets here. Here we are. So some of you may even have some type of influx of energy late at night, and you want to get away, or aside from what I said earlier, you may want to, something is just really driving you, or getting your gears grinding at night, right? And I feel like there is an energy of being very careful or cautious at night. It's going to be very important. Watch your step. They're saying watch your step here. Don't pick up no hitchhikers. Okay? Now, let's see what's going on. I do feel that when you start hearing birds, you may live somewhere where you rarely hear birds, like lovebirds, or, the birds that just sound like, oh, spring is here. Those birds. They are talking to you. They are telling you they're going to be there to advise you, because apparently y'all don't like to listen sometimes. They'll be there to advise you that this change is coming in. They'll be there to advise you that what you desire, you have to get out and meet these people, or you'll have to meet these people halfway, or something like that. Now, with your abundance coming in, there's going to be some jealousy or envy. So you want to be mindful of who you are sharing your information with, who you are sharing your newfound wealth with, or even just being happy about something. You may look at it like it's something very simple, but to someone else who is in a space of lack, or not in tune with their star player, not in alignment with their assignment, it may come off as braggadocious, and they may even focus, whoever this is, they focus more on what other people have than what they have. They're not very grateful for what they have, so that you may want to wear some type of evil eye protection. What is this, envy? Or just know that you're protected. You know what I mean? See, 5 of Cups. Maybe an Aquarius, but 5 of Cups and the Star. So, this goes 2 ways. The first way that it goes is that there is someone who may have caused you issues in the past, and now they are having some type of regrets, or they are someone. No. Someone who played on your emotions. Someone who always changes their mind because they are unstable emotionally. Okay, got it. They are unstable emotionally. And this is someone that you may have walked away from, and they feel your energy leaving fully. You may have blocked them. You may have cut off communication with them. You may have just, stood in your power to the point, or raised your frequency to the point where they can no longer do and play the games that they used to play. So with this 5 of Cups, this is them feeling like they don't, grabbing at things, trying to pull you back down, because to them, you have it all. To them, you, because they know you are a healer as well. So you may have been dealing with an unevolved empath, because to you, they see you as unattainable, or hard to reach, or hard to get by, or hard to get things by. Here. What the hell? Now, you got a lot of zeros. So this is just, going back to just being the one. And like a redo, not a redo, but like a fresh start, right? Fool's journey. Here. So let's clarify this, because I feel like you went through a lot, and a lot of people don't know what you went through to be where you are. They don't know what you went through to get what you have. They don't know what you went through to even just receive a blessing out of nowhere. They don't know. And it's not for you to explain it to them either, because it'll be falling on deaf ears. Here. Now, the other way that I'm saying this is that sometimes you may come into this space. Again, that's that imposter syndrome, because the way it's crossing, blossoming, abundance, and healing and happiness. And that healing card, again, star card, right? You've gone through a lot, and you've healed. You've ascended to, you've graduated. You took yourself seriously, and you answered the call of your soul, and now you are here. So this may be you have an imposter syndrome here. Feeling like you don't have enough to move forward. Feeling like, when is your time going to come where you can do this? Well, you need to be grateful for all this other beautiful stuff that's going on, while you sitting here waiting and trying to see what's going on. Right? Be grateful for what it is that you have. So let's clarify one more time. What is this? Envy. Another 5. Feeling like you may receive a blessing, or receive some type of influx in your finances, or your ambition, or face some challenges and overcame some challenges, but then you get to a space again where it's like, but no, woe is me. Now, woe ain't you, with this 5 of coin. Right? Because you may feel like you didn't receive enough of this in order for you to do this. Well, that goes back to the decision that you needed to make, or the decision that came to the forefront when those 2 paths opened up, right? You either go with the past, or you go with what you deem your future. How does your future look, right? And continue to be optimistic. So that, again, goes with staying with the yellow. Stay in the yellow at least about 2 or 3 months if you can, right? I also get out and get some sunlight if you can, right? I also feel, listen to some solfeggio, solar plexus, solar and sacral for you. Solfeggio or binaural beats, or some type of guided meditations, or what have you, very, very low, because the subconscious doesn't need to hear things uber loud. You can make it very low. But at the end of the day, with this 5 of coins, it's either that you feel, that's that imposter syndrome, that you feeling like you don't have enough to move forward, you need some more help and all this right here, or it's that other person who feels like they may have ghosted you in the past, and now you are doing the ghosting more. You are, you may have given so much that it depleted you, drained you, made you feel as though, I don't know how to move forward. So you may have had some issues with your teeth. You may have had some issues with your, I get it, maybe the front teeth, or the canine teeth, or whatever. I'm not a dentist. I play one on TV. But at the end of the day, you want to be mindful of that moving into these next few months. Okay? All right, Gemini. I love y'all. And thank y'all so much for y'all patience. I'll see y'all soon. Oh, don't forget, the 90-day journey to mindfulness is on the website, and you can gift this to your students or your patients or your children. Here, if you don't want to do the work, give somebody that's gonna do the work, and walk them through it. Now, I love y'all. I'm finna go. Bye.